Hello good day viewers. In today's tutorial we are going to see atomic number and mass number. So what is atomic number? Maybe we have been seeing something like this. Let's say we have, this is 7, this is 14.01. So by the time you say this, what comes to your mind? And by the time you see the 14.01, what comes to your mind? So this is what we call what? This is what we call the atomic what? The atomic number, which we indicated as what? As Z. And therefore this is what we call what? The average atomic, let's say atomic number. This is what we call average atomic number, and this is what we call what? The atomic number. So this atomic number, it is also known as what? Number of what? Protons. Number of what? Number of protons. Atomic number is also the same thing as what? As number of protons. And this point that you see, it is atomic what? Okay, average atomic number. So first we have this and we have this. So whenever you see an element with this, you see at the top you have what? 14, and at the bottom you have what? 7. What comes to your mind whenever you say this? So whenever you see this, you have to take note that this is what we call what? Mass number, and this is what we call atomic number. Like this. Let's say we have X. So this is what? This is mass number. Mass number we indicate it as what? As A. A as what? A as our mass number, and Z, which is Z, as our what? Atomic number. So therefore this is what? This is Z, and this is what? This is the charge. Because in element or in periodic table you might see an element, let's say an aluminium, you'll see it with 3 plus. So it has number of what? It has mass number and also it has atomic number, but its charge is what? 8 plus 3. So in this video we are going to see how can we calculate this charge. So the next thing that I'm going to tell you is that in here I can say that my mass number is 14, and whereby the atomic number, which is what? Which is 7. Let's say I have a boron of 5 and what? 10.81. So this is what? This is the atomic number, and this is what? This is the average what? Average atomic number. So first I have a boron 10, and I have what? 11 and what? 5. So what will be the mass number and atomic number? As you can see, this is mass number. The top one, which is the mass number, which is equals to 10, and therefore the atomic number Z, which is 5, and therefore also the atomic number, which is 11, and okay, the mass number, which is 11, and also what? The atomic number, which is what? Which is 5. So let's see some examples. So the question says we are to determine atomic number, mass number, net electric charge, and identify the element given the following information. A. So let me say the solution to the first question that we have been given. It says that 6 protons and what? And 7 neutrons and 6 electron, which is 6. We are given only this value, and the question says we determine the atomic number. As I said before, atomic number, I think I write it. I said yes, atomic number is the same thing as what? Is equals to number of protons. So therefore number of protons is the same thing as atomic number. So the first problem, we have atomic number, which is also 6. That's all. You finish with what? Atomic number. What of mass number? To find any mass number is the same thing as saying number of proton plus number of neutron. So therefore, as you can see, mass number is the same thing as what? Number of proton Let me say number of what proton plus number of what neutron. So this should now be, because what is number of proton, which is 6, plus what, number of neutron, which is 7. This will give me 13. So therefore, as you can see, mass number should now be 13. Keep it in mind. So the next thing, it says that net electric charge. So what will be the electric charge? The charge should now be equal to, whenever you are going to find charge, is the difference between number of proton and number of electron. So therefore the number of proton, which is 6, minus what, number of electron, which is also 6. Proton minus electron, which shall now be equals to what, 6 minus 6. So therefore at the end it is 0. So therefore the charge here, it is 0. So we find this, we find it, and also we find this. The next thing, that identify the element given the information. So if I'm going to find the element, what should I going to do? So I have to take a look to the atomic number. The atomic number, which is 6. What element is 6 in periodic table? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, and what, carbon. So therefore carbon, it has 6, what, it is in number 6. So therefore I have to say the atomic number, which is 6, and the mass number, which is 13. So this is what, this is the element, and it has charge of 0, no need of writing 0. So this is for the what? This is for the first question. So the next, we are going to move to the second question. The second question, which says that we are given what? We are given proton as what? As 9. And also we are given neutron as 6, as 10, and we are given electron also as what, as 10. So what will be, we all know that the atomic number is the same thing as what, 9, and therefore to find mass number is the same thing as what, the summation of this number and this number, which shall now give us what, 19. Number of what, proton and number of electron, or number of the atomic mass plus number of neutron. So this should now be 19, and therefore the charge, which is P minus E, which is the number of proton minus number of electron, this should now be equal to number of proton. Number of proton, which is what, which is 9, minus number of electron, which is 10. This should now be negative what, negative 1. So as you can see, we find this and we find this, and also we find the charge as negative 1. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I have to identify the element. To identify the element, I have to take a look to the atomic number. This is atomic number. Okay, sorry, this is Z. I have to write Z here. Sorry for the mistake. So therefore this is atomic number. What element is in number 9? It is what? Fluorine. So therefore this is fluorine. An atomic number, which is 9, and the mass number, which is what? Which is 19. So this should now be the charge of what? Negative. Because it is minus 1, no need of writing minus 1. So I'll just put what? Negative. So this is all for the second. So let's see the third question. The third question, which says the number of proton, which is equal to 13, and number of neutron, which is 14, and number of electron, which is what? 10. So atomic number is the same thing as what? As 13 also. And the summation of this and this, it will give me this and this, it will give me what? Mass number, which is 13 and 14, which is 20 or 27. So this is 27. So the next thing to do, I find this charge. The charge, which is P minus E, which is the number of proton minus what? Minus the number of electron. So this should now be equals to the number of proton, which is 13, minus number of electron, which is 10. This should now be positive 3. So what is the element in number 13? Element in number 13 is what? Is aluminium. So therefore it has atomic number of 13, and it has mass number of 27 and what? And 3. So therefore it is what? Positive. So this is all I have for you in atomic number and mass number. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. For those that needs more videos on the science and engineering, you can kindly go to the playlist. You will see circuit analysis under what? Mechanics, circuit analysis, solid mechanics, and applied mechanics, and all kind of videos under engineering and what? And sciences. Thanks you for watching. Have a nice day.